Afroz Shah, the young lawyer and environmentalist, is a hero, a man who's taken it upon himself to clean up Versova beach in Mumbai with the help of hundreds of volunteers. But now he's had enough after his volunteers were abused by goons, and after delays in cleaning up the garbage that was collected, he said, "That's enough, I've had it, the cleanup ends."
Kamir bhai, on a Sunday when he walked in, he was told, go off the beach. One person lifts a bamboo to hit my tractor operator, saying, "Ye idhar dalna nahi, idhar se uthana nahi." But they throw garbage and then they dictate to you. They dictate to you what has to be done. They pressurize you. I mean, this is something which is zero tolerance in my head. Truth ko face karna chahiye. I failed miserably.
Abused and heckled, Afroz Shah, who led Mumbai's massive beach cleanup drive for nearly 2 years, now says he has failed. A defeated Afroz tweeted, "Volunteers abused by goons for picking up garbage, administrative lethargy, non-clearance of picked up garbage, and abuses is what we are facing. The world's largest beach cleanup has been suspended. I tried my best but failed." It was dedicated volunteers like 52-year-old Amir Keswani who were targeted by local goons.
दारू और पी के वो लोग नाटक करते थे, बोल किसको भी काम करने नहीं देते लोग, बोले मत करो इधर काम.
This abuse and heckling affecting the morale of thousands of volunteers like Ajay Avasthi and Mona Kesarwani, who selflessly turned up every weekend for the cleanup.
अब इतना काम करने के बाद में भी अगर आपको कोई बोलता है कि आप बीच छोड़ दीजिए, यहाँ से निकल जाइए, तो आपकी फीलिंग कैसी होएगी? मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन करता हूँ.
मेहनत करने में हम कभी नहीं फेल हो सकते. इनकी हार नहीं है. अगर ये हार है सच में तो इंसानियत की हार है.
More than 5 million kilos of plastic and waste has been removed from the Versova beach in the last 109 weeks. People like Rupesh Bhanji, who have been fishing for generations, feel that the toxic waste was depleting their catch. Afroz and his army of volunteers, he says, were only helping them.
उसका काम अच्छा है और जारी रहेगा तो अच्छा ही है. वो खुद मेहनत करते हैं, दूसरों को भी अच्छा सबक है ये और सब लोग करना चाहिए.
The police say they will patrol the area to ensure safety, and the BMC says it will speed up the lifting of the segregated trash. But the obvious question is whether these assurances are enough for the drive to resume.
I tried, I attempted, Anand, I failed.
In Mumbai with camera person Nilesh Devadiga, Anand Zanane for NDTV.
Well, the lawyer and environmentalist Afroz Shah joins us now. Shaina NC of the BJP with us as well, and also Dalip Tahil, the film actor who's strongly supported whatever Afroz and the hundreds of volunteers have done. Afroz, can I just start this interview by telling you, you got it wrong. You've not failed. You've not failed at all. You have succeeded 100%. And today, if you chose to put up your hands and say, "You can't do it anymore," it's not because you've been a failure, but it's because you haven't been able to work at your own high standards. So you got it wrong there, my friend. You are a success, you are a winner, and you are an inspiration for people in that city. But I still must ask you, despite everything you've done, why now have you chosen to stop?
See, Vishnu, let me tell you, it sounds very positive when you tell me I'm a success and you want to back me up, and people who are looking and watching me want to back me up. But the fact remains, and we must boldly admit it, that I have failed. You see, when I started this cleanup 109 weeks back, I was very clear there was lethargy in the system. I was very clear the cleanup was not happening. I was clear on a lot of issues which I've raised now. But then my mind worked, we worked in a very Gandhian way. We said, we don't want to crib about the problem, we want to be the solution. And my work area involved working on people's heart and mind, you know, heart and mind. Now when you are told that you must leave the beach, and when you are heckled to pick up garbage, that's when I lost my battle, Vishnu.
Afroz, who stopped you?
If your ruffians these ruffians there, goons there, I have informed the police about it. They will investigate and find out. But the question is still not there, Vishnu. It's not. It's a mindset. Let me tell you, it's not about a single individual. As a lawyer, I know people. The police will file an FIR and arrest. But that's not the solution to the problem. This is not I was working on. I was working on a moral pedestal to clean our country. We have far too long relied on our laws, policies, regulation to protect our environment. I chose the hard path. I chose the path of where I involved myself at the ground level.
No, but Afroz, you can't stop.
And when you
Afroz, you really can't stop. I mean, you've taken the path. It's a Gandhian approach. I mean, if you stop, then you kill the little bit of hope that we have in this country for what you're doing. I mean, cleanliness has to be beyond, beyond policies. It has to be on the ground, and you're doing that on the ground. Please don't stop.
Vishnu, that's why I use the word suspended. I have not stopped, I have suspended. And for me, do you think it was easy to put out that tweet after 109 weeks when we have given our blood and sweat? We are hardcore lover of our country. We are Deshbhakt to the core. Call me for a duty for the country. Hundreds of us will stand selflessly because we believe in our nation. We believe in our environment. We believe in our constitution. And once people who do these and then they want to give up, for me it was a love affair, Vishnu. You know how marriages crumble, when you love somebody and it ends. I cried when I tweeted. My volunteers were crying. It's not an easy decision to take. But then we have to boldly evaluate where we stand as a country. I have to evaluate whether my mission was a success or no.
Shaina,
whether I have been successful or no, and I have to tell you
Shaina,
blankly that I have failed miserably.
Afroz Shah is upset, he's sad. What does the government have to tell him? This is the man who's been commended internationally for his effort. What can you do to reach out to him, or do you not want to reach out to him?
No, 100% Afroz knows. We have all reached out to him. The Honorable Prime Minister of this country has reached out to him. In fact, I have been so inspired by his work that I have requested him to help us in South Mumbai and not just Versova. So I don't think that this could be a rough phase where you feel cheated if you're malhandled, if certain goons come and say that you should not be doing your work. But do understand there is a systematic process, and you being a lawyer know better than me that when there is any kind of atrocity or wrongdoing, the police and the administration do act. I don't think anyone in Versova or in Mumbai has forgotten Afroz's dedication and his absolute commitment, not just these 109 weeks, but the entire movement, which included so many volunteers and so many people who gave time of themselves. And in a city like Mumbai, it's easier to probably write out a check, but it's harder to give time of yourself, and they've done that. So I don't think that we should view this with any kind of jaundice eyes or any kind of negativity. We must fight the system, and we must do it collectively. On behalf of my party, I can clearly say that we will stand by him. On behalf of the citizens of Mumbai, I can say we want to replicate his model in other parts of the city too. And trust me, I don't think victory or defeat or to say that you've succeeded or failed is in your hands. It is the judgment of the people and the love of the citizens who have also showered their praise on people like Afroz. And I think that we have to come up with conclusive solutions. Yes, that is a foregone. But by just giving up, what are you doing? You're only giving the 1% of hope that is left for a lot many others who look up to you, as if to say that even he didn't survive it, so how will I? I wish we'd have the other approach to say that no, we will use the administration to help. We will make sure perpetrators of crime are brought to task, and we will fight collectively. And that includes his volunteers.
I want to go across to Dalip Tahil. Mr. Tahil, earlier today I spoke to Vishwanath Mahadeshwar, the mayor. And I said, sir, I mean, here is Afroz, he's making all these threats of stopping. He says he stopped. It's not a threat, he stopped. Have you picked up the phone and called him to sort out his problems? And you know what he told me? He said, I don't have his number. Is this some sort of reason? And so I provided him the number, by the way. I provided him the number. Is this any solution at all? When you've got parts of the administration which don't really care, oh, why didn't he go and file a police complaint? By the way, he has. But it's the apathy which I think gets to Afroz. Isn't that the problem? Chalta hai. He started good, we'll send the garbage truck whenever, we'll pick it up. Oh, there is a problem, there is too much sand with the garbage. It is his fault. Isn't this what it's all about? Apathy, no one cares.
Well, at the outset, allow me to say, Afroz, that it is an honor for me and a pleasure to be on this program with you. I can assure you that whatever my colleague Shaina has talked about the aspect from the government point of view. However, allow me to tell you from a citizen's point of view that we are all, every one of us is supporting you, and we are supporting your effort. And I, for one, will tell you that, look, I will be there on Versova beach this Sunday. I will support you. I will help you in every single way I can. And remember that the Gandhian approach had everything to do with highlighting the problem, to making people aware, to getting people on board. This is an effort which must never die away. This is an effort that you must not give up on. Although this is a setback, and I know that there are bureaucratic hurdles, but allow me to tell you that you have the support of every single citizen in Mumbai. And I, for one, will come forward if you feel that it will be of any use. I will come to Versova beach this Sunday, because there is a special department which Shaina, of course, knows more about, that is meant for beach cleaning from the municipality, and they are contracted to people who don't do their job. That I would leave my esteemed colleague Shaina to deal with. But me as a citizen, I beg you not to give up. And yes, this has been a setback, but please don't think that people are not with you. We are all pro Swachh Bharat, as Shaina quite rightly said, including the government. But let's put that aside. The government is always there to support us. But I think we, and starting with me, will take the initiative to support you in every way. If I can lend my profile, and if I can use my influence in any way to make sure that the issues and the problems that you're facing at Versova Beach will go away.
I want to go back to Afroz. Will you please end this madness now, Afroz? You're listening to what people are saying. Will you please restart your the effort in Versova?
I'll tell you, Vishnu. First, let me respond to what Shaina said, and let me respond to Dilip ji also. First of all, I must thank Dilip ji for being so generous and saying that this is a problem and I want to be a part of solution. This is exactly what the movement was all about. And responding to Shaina, what Shaina has said about, we are not demotivated. If you're thinking I'm demotivated, no, I am not. If you think those tweets must be looked at as it is, the tweet was very clear. I put out the reason. I said I tried, and I said I failed. There's a way to say that I am demotivated and I give up. I'm a lawyer at Bombay High Court. I understand the nitty-gritties of law. I know how the BMC functions. I'm well versed with it. I know how the government functions. But this movement, Vishnu, was not about this. I wish it was all about legalists. This movement operated on a moral ground that there are too many laws, too many policies, too many regulations. We as citizens must now do our bit. And this inspiration was not from a person A, person B, person Z. This is what my constitution told me. I'm a student of constitution. I've read it. I've seen it in motion in the court. So I said I must do it now, protect my environment. Protection could take away of being on the desk or chatting on the Twitter, Facebook, or it could take away at the ground level, Vishnu. I chose that. Now if you have to wait every week, Vishnu, you have to wait every week, every Friday, check my phone log. I have to call one contractor, second contractor, third contractor, the workers, the JCB operator. 6:30, Vishnu, you call me, it's madness. It's madness on my part to do that early in morning at Saturday, 6 o'clock. Who want to get up on a Sunday morning after working hard all your week and make these 10 calls? And the response was, we are coming, we are there. 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 week. It's 109 week, Vishnu. Shania, it's 109 weeks.
Afroz,
you can blame me if I feel defeated after 1 week.
Afroz, what needs to be done for you to call off the suspension of your campaign, of the cleanup?
See, I'll tell you, Vishnu, it's very clear. I was fighting a mindset. I failed because of the mindset. If you ask me, I'm very vulnerable at this point of time. I'm emotional. My raw emotions are out to you. I am not thinking with an application of mind, but what I'm thinking right now is, I tried, I failed. The first step to win over something or to get over something or to take this mission somewhere is first you must admit to yourself what has happened. I'll be fooling myself and I'll be denying myself the truth if I say if it has not failed. If at 108 week I am told to leave the beach.
What if the people who have not done enough say that they have failed and that they are willing to help you now? Will you restart this campaign?
I have no comment, Vishnu. I have no comment on anybody. I speak for myself. I can't comment. I don't know. I'm not in their shoes what they were doing with their lives. I don't know about that. I can speak for myself and my volunteers who worked very hard at the ground level. Now, if we are being told we are feeling defeated, we are not.
Afroz, I'd like to
I have failed. The word is failed.
No, Afroz, you have not failed. You have succeeded. You are here today because you are a success. And I need to wrap up this program with the sincere appeal to you and your supporters that you get back to the business, not just
Can
of
I just
cleaning
add
up that
one
bridge,
thing?
that
Yeah, I
beach,
want to say something
but also,
as well after
but
Shaina.
also
Vishnu, you
motivating
asked
all
what
of
is
us.
the solution.
In 30 seconds, Shaina, I'm out of time.
I just want to make one limited point. Yeah, I know you're out of time, but you have the solution in your hand. You know, I feel cheated by the mayor of Mumbai who says that, you know, he is not in a position or cannot call him or does not call him. Please use your platform of media to express to the mayor to see sense and prevail upon him.
Okay, so we need to get more people to appreciate and understand what is happening. I take your point, Shaina. I'm completely out of time. Mr. Tahil, apologies. I'm out of time. We are over time on this. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us.
अफरोज, तुम हौसला रखो. ये पीछे हटने का समय नहीं है. आगे कदम बढ़ाओ. अभी ये पीछे हटने का समय नहीं है. हौसला रखो. सारे जितने भी बॉम्बे के नागरिक हैं वो तुम्हारा सहारा देंगे, तुम्हें सपोर्ट करेंगे. Please don't lose hope.
Don't lose hope. I think that's a message from everybody. I'd like to thank all of you very much for being with us.